All right, let's talk through these different boots, why I have all three of them, when you would want them, and just my recommendations or thoughts on them. We have over here the Merrell Moab 3. These are men's hiking boots. We have in the middle here the Columbia Gunnison II. These are considered snow boots. And then we have the Totes complete snow boot here, sorry. And this is a full-on snow boot. So let me kind of walk you through why I have each of them, because they serve very different purposes. On the left is the Merrell. This is your classic hiking boot, okay? And Merrell makes, just the best. They're kind of known as, we'll just say some of the best, I think the best hiking boots. This hiking boot, a couple things I love about it. I just got this hiking shoe recently. I was replacing some old ones that did very well for me as well, but wore out over time. Great grip, so super good grip. High rubber sole, which is going to help keep the water out. Waterproof moisture, but the material that this upper is made with is going to breathe, so you get the kind of benefit of breathability while still having the waterproofness. You've got a really reinforced toe here. This is where boots can really break down, and they've reinforced it. Very lightweight overall. Like this boot a ton. This is going to be your everyday hiking boot, okay? Spring, summer, fall, and some of winter. Now, when we get into winter time, we need to start taking things a little differently, especially if you're in an area with a lot of precipitation like snow and sleet and whatnot. This Gunnison 2 by Columbia is made to handle stuff like that. It does have a very high sole back here. I wish it was a little higher up front. Reinforced. The material that the sole, the shoe, is made from is very, very thick. You've also got a high ankle, whereas with the Merrell we had a mid ankle. We have a high ankle, and we have this Omni-Heat technology that is meant to keep your foot really, really warm by reflecting back in the heat. So I've worn these twice, as you can probably tell. Just hit wintertime here, and boy, are they warm. Now I'm going to pick these over these other snow boots when I'm going to be out and about and walking around. So if I'm going to go for a hike in the snow, there's 6 inches of snow on the ground, I got to hike, I'm picking these. I've got to go out and about for a day when it's winter and there's snow on the ground, I'm doing some shopping, I'm running some errands, I'm going to pick these. I'm going to be out for a couple of hours. Maybe I'm just standing there watching a football game, but it's snowy, freezing cold. I'm going to pick these. The combination of the warmth plus the fact that it's really part hiking boot, part snow boot means that they're going to be comfortable over the duration of the day. Versus these guys here, these are the Totes snow boots. This is kind of your classic snow boot, right? You got the rubber seal like 6-9 inches up high. You've got a very thick, just rubber boot that you're going to be putting your foot in, and you've got a nice high ankle to keep that snow out. These are much more waterproof. It's basically impossible for any water or snow or precipitation to get in up to that 6 to 9 inch mark, but they're just not as comfortable. I'll be honest with you. These things are, great to wear when you don't need to hike a lot of miles and you're going to be standing in like water, and you could walk into water with these and walk into puddles and you're going to be fine. But if I had to hike, if I was out in my feet for a couple hours, if I was going to be out and about all day, I'm not going to pick these. So again, in summary, you've got your snow to your everyday wear in relation. These Totes are full snow protection. I can walk through puddles. I can work on my car. I can put chains on. I can be out in the snow for a while and never get wet, but I don't want to put a lot of miles because they're not comfortable. These I can be in all day. They have technology to keep my feet warm. I can go hiking in them. They're kind of an all-purpose snow boot. They can serve as a hiking boot. I would not wear them as a hiking boot. And then you have your everyday wears, your hiking boot, your classic Merrells that are going to be there for all seasons, but I wouldn't wear them in thick snow. Snow will get in and around it. Eventually these will get wet and will get soaked through, but for your everyday hiking through creeks and kind of walking and bouldering and all that sort of stuff, these Merrells are amazing. Okay, I hope this helped.